Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to my first build video for Borderlands 4. In this one, we're going to take a look at my Harlowe that I finished my series up on not too long ago. And just kind of go over kind of how I have her set up here and discuss some things going forward. So right now, I have a fly bothering me. I am currently in the process of farming for some very specific gear that I've been very unlucky on getting. So there is some stuff that I'm still kind of tinkering with and just kind of figuring out. First thing I want to note here is that I'm using the jelly over the knife. I don't want to rock the knife with this build. I don't even want to touch it. I do have it, but I don't ever use it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the skill tree first. So this is a very generic setup for Harlowe. We're going to be using the neutron capture setup. So we currently have 5 points in the field ready prototype to give increased action skill damage, 5 points in elementary for extra elemental damage and status effect damage, and then we have 3 points here in some radiation damage for enriched, 4 points right here in skill damage increase in practical applications. And then we've gone all the way down here to the Demon Core Capstone. We have 5 points in here in the Poison Sun for some extra radiation damage. We have Fissile Launcher, I think that's how you say it. Basically, whenever you do radiation, you just kind of shoot out a dart and it does some additional damage, which is really cool. And then Chain Reactor for some more radiation damage to some entangled enemies. And then whenever you irradiate a enemy, you just have a massive explosion. So her whole thing is just radiation damage. Basically, Harlowe just loves to nuke the field, and I love that about her because radiation, probably alongside cryo, are my two favorite elements in Borderlands. So this is the red tree overall. I think I forgot to mention mechanical brilliance. Whenever we damage someone with a skill, she just gets increased skill damage, and this can stack as well. So basically, we're going to be shooting off our gigantic nuclear cannon, the Chroma Accelerator, and then all of that damage is going to go right into her gun, and then we're just going to be increasing the amounts of damage that we're doing. As for the green tree, this one is kind of the one that I've been tinkering with a little bit more. I was rocking some stuff in the blue tree for some healing, but right now I'm just kind of messing with the green tree. This is basically where I left off on my series. She is by no means done. We do have patches coming, so I don't know really necessarily where this is going to stand, so I've just been more or less just kind of farming for some extra gear and then working on another character. But for the green tree, we have 5 points in Main's Hum for the extra shield capacity, and then whenever you do radiation element to an enemy, because I'm not going to sit here and try to say irradiates or whatever that is, you just get some extra gun damage, which is nice. And then whenever she deals radiation damage, she gets increased action skill damage, which is nice. And then whenever Harlowe shoots an entangled enemy, she and all allies restore a portion of their action skill cooldown, which is very nice. So that way you can just kind of keep spamming it, because that's where a majority of her gun damage and his damage overall is going to be coming from, is from your augment, the neutron capture. So that's kind of the idea there. By herself, she's not doing a ton of damage, and you can definitely tell. So that's why whenever I will just shoot someone, it just will do some damage, but there is just a massive difference with the Chroma Accelerator damage. As for the gear, again, I'm just kind of tinkering with some stuff. There are some things that are set in stone. First things first, we're going to take a look at the generic Bori, which is just a fast-firing Vladof submachine gun. This is the one that I really like. I love this one. I finally got one that I feel like was fantastic. It does have the taser alt fire option, and then it has the COV license magazine. I love using COV with Harlowe for some reason. It's just like something that I really enjoy. Anytime I get a gun with the COV, I don't know why, it just feels like whenever I have to do that versus reloading, I just have a lot more fun. And the same with this Katagawa's Revenge. I haven't went and farmed too much for this yet, but I have been kind of farming off and on, and I've been getting very unlucky. But I got this off of a world drop, actually, when I was farming for, gosh, what was it? I think I was fighting Sludge Maw. I don't remember what I was trying to farm for right offhand. One of her drops. But she dropped this for me. It's got the COV. It doesn't have the Jacob's Ricochet, and that's ideally what I want right now. But I'm hoping that as soon as I get it, they don't do something to the Jacob's Ricochet. But the Katagawa's Revenge is fantastic on her, especially with the alt fire disc mode. I love doing that. Usually I will switch to the shock and then just start spamming, and I'll get these little discs of death here, and it is just amazing. As for one of the guns that I just fell freaking in love with, and I think this is actually getting a buff too, is the Convergence. I haven't gotten a radiation one. I've been rocking this corrosive one because it's been putting in freaking work for me. But I do rock the Convergence quite a bit with her. It goes in, and I love this gun, and the fact that it just got a little buff is amazing. So yeah, this is just one of my favorite guns to use when I'm running around. And then I just got the Star Helix from the last week mission for like the mission of the week where you get like a guaranteed legendary. I'm just rocking the Star Helix because I loved it on Borderlands 3. But these are like primarily like the 3 main weapons I stick with. The 4 slot kind of goes in and out with different stuff. Right now I'm rocking Shiny Warpaint. I think I'm going to go get a triple bypass. That is probably my next one to see if I can't get like some amp damage. I feel like that would be pretty good. But I just get a 30% fire rate and movement speed increase. And then the rep kit kind of goes down, which is nice. So that's kind of why I went with Shiny Warpaint. Just because you do get those additional benefits to it. As far as like, I don't even know what to call these, like the bullets to spare and that. I'm rocking 3 bullets to spare and 2 high caliber currently. That's just kind of what I'm rocking. And again, I'm rocking the vampiric jelly just because I don't want to run the penetrator knife on this build. I want to stay as far away from that as possible and just kind of rely on other stuff. And then right here, got the random purple just Jacob's enhancements. I 100% need a better one of these, but right now I'm just rocking one with bullets to spare, and I'm still currently in the process of trying to get a better one, because that's what I'm kind of leaning towards. I would love to get a Katagawa's Revenge with the COV and Jacob's Sniper, so I'm probably going to be farming for the next 15 years. So this one currently is in a progress one. Then I got a Super Soldier. I just love this shield. This is like my go-to with Harlowe. There's definitely some other options that you can do with this one as well. But this is just currently the one I'm rocking with her. And then I got the Skeptic class mod. Really, this is just the one I've been rocking. I need to look and see if there are better ones for like the skills that you get for like the additional things here. But this is just what I'm currently rocking right now. And then as for the specializations, I have been mostly rocking ones in the sharpshooter category, and then mostly in the daredevil category. Another one I want to do with now caffeine, you just get like that increased action skill cooldown every time you use a rep kit. That's another reason why I wanted to go do the triple bypass, is just in case I don't get my action skill cooldown with the Skeptic, I can just kind of keep spamming it. But I get it pretty consistently to where maybe this could be swapped out for something else. And then action skill damage now benefits from gun damage. I've just been rocking that as well. And then honed mind, action skills, you can get a crit chance, which is pretty nice. And then the last one, the little bullet here, excess damage will be stored and added to your next gunshot. You definitely will overkill when you're mobbing or just overkilling in general. So that's why I'm currently rocking this. Again, specializations are just kind of something I'm tinkering with, to, you know, as I'm learning the game and learning what's best for Harlowe. This is the current setup that I've been really enjoying. And so that's just kind of what I've been rocking. Let's see, some additional gear that I have. I'm kind of just stockpiling and trying stuff at this point. That's what now I remember what I was trying to farm from Sludge Maw is the Burt's Bees. So the Burt's Bees, the Wombo Combo is another one I really enjoy using, and then the Lucian's Flank are like the main weapons that I've just been kind of rocking with her. Then I got some other ones that I've just been kind of goofing off with. I think this one's actually for my bank. That's awkward, so we're just going to send that off. But yeah, I mean, that's really it. I have just been trying stuff. I got the Rainbow Vomit in here. Again, that's another one that I'm thinking about trying and going and getting a different one for. I don't know yet. I like this one, though. But overall, man, I'm really in that process. I like how the gun just doesn't do anything yet. I'm in the process, really, of just kind of learning this game, man, and just trying to figure out what works best. And this is kind of what I left off on that I really like with my Harlowe. And with all the buffs and changes that we have coming to the game later on, I'm very, very excited to see the kind of evolution of each character, you know, the fixes and all that. So this is my Harlowe. I just wanted to showcase it for you guys since I just wrapped up my Harlowe series not too long ago. So if you guys did enjoy this video, you got any comments, recommendations, things I could, you know, go try out, do let me know down in the comment section below. But that's going to do it for me. You guys take care. Much love to you. I'm going to continue farming with my Harlowe because I'm nowhere near done with her. And I freaking love that. There's so much to do in this game. I've been enjoying it so much. But y'all take care. Much love to you. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.
Don't forget to like, follow, and obey.